Hey guys, it's been a year. So, as you may have seen on my Twitter account, my gaming, which is at KillingJoke1991, I said earlier on there'd be a video update for you based on, well, everything that's happening in the world right now, and just sort of explaining why it's been 1 year exactly, give or take a week or two, since my last post or my last YouTube update or my last Twitch stream. So if you were around a year ago, you will have remembered that when I tried to stream Spider-Man using Streamlabs and my laptop combining with my PS4, I had audio problems where I couldn't get the audio to play at all on the stream. I had my best friend and one of my moderators, Laura, telling me she couldn't hear a damn thing. So I aborted the stream and I aborted everything because, well, there was other things going on at the time as well. So a couple of months later, we had word that the company I work for in the food service industry, i.e. supermarket, were closing the branch I was working in down, and they'd sold it to two other companies, and I was going to have to either be made redundant or take on a relocation option. As you can probably tell just by the background of this, this is not my normal place. I moved out from my parents' house and I'm now living alone in a place closer to my job now here at the other end of Cardiff, closer towards Bridgend than I am to Cardiff itself. So that happened that was all going great up until, obviously, the hit of the virus. So the virus came in and we were made aware that there was going to be a scenario where people with pre-existing health conditions would be affected by this and they'd be told to stay away from work for 12 weeks. Unfortunately, I fall into the category of I'm now disqualified technically from working for 12 weeks. We're now 1 week in and there are 11 weeks left to go. So it's a case of trying to find stuff to do. Normally I wouldn't have decided to come back. I wanted to stay as far away from streaming as possible because obviously time constraints and work. I was working early in the morning, then doing late shifts later in the day, and I had no time for it. But obviously with the enforced thing of 12 weeks off now, where I've got to find something to do for 12 weeks, I figured the best thing to do now was to attempt to come back, restart streaming. So one of the things that I found very, very helpful and therapeutic in terms of what I was doing streaming-wise was I streamed Far Cry. While my parents were on holiday one point last year, had a few people watch it. I admit it, I enjoy the game. I enjoy Far Cry 5 as a game. I would have streamed more of it, but I got caught on a level that I couldn't beat, and I only beat it on Thursday night on my own when I had a chance to just basically get it beaten and go through that area. So I've done a lot of that. I've done a lot of gaming on my own. I've been sort of trying to reset my mindset to get myself into a habit of wanting to come back, and I left with no other things to do, so I might as well come back and just sort of get back in the swing of it and try and create a pastime until this is over. And one of the things that I came up with, I had a full-on conversation with, I mentioned her earlier, Laura or Cruellatrix, she's on Twitch. We had that idea where we're going to try and do games together, whether it's something like Injustice, Mario Kart, Pummel Party, which we both now own. She got it before me and she managed to get me to buy it, so that's a thing. So there'll be more information on that as and when we know what we're doing. But for now, it's more likely going to be me streaming on my own. I don't know if I'm going to use Streamlabs to do it. I've been rebuilding my Streamlabs. I've been resetting it. the design is slightly different. The color scheme doesn't match the name anymore, but it's because basically they updated Streamlabs where you have to pay for premium, and at the minute I'm trying to save money because I'm not working at the minute, so I'm just trying to save as much money as possible. But I will be back hopefully next week. I want to just go through Far Cry a bit more on my own today and tomorrow, and then I will post on my Twitter, on my gaming Twitter, which is @KillingJoke1991, how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to schedule the streaming. And I'll also put up on there the announcement of the way Laura and I are going to sort of like potentially do this game thing if we do it and when we do it, because I want to stream it and I want to get back involved in this, and I want to try and, as I said, occupy as much time as humanly possible. Anyway, look, I know it's been a while since I've been around, and I know it's been a year, so it'll take me a while to get back into the swing of it. So I appreciate the fact that people are going to have to bear with me, and it's going to be interesting to see how well I do when I come back. And yeah, look, I'm just happy to be back doing something to keep myself occupied, and with any luck, I will see most of you when I start streaming again later next week. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to coming back and just getting on with it. See you in a week.